Hey guys, welcome back to episode 7 of Adventures of Lolo, the hacked version. And today we're gonna go through floor 7, aka flooded floor. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of this water business. There's only one stage, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that has water, that doesn't have water or lava in it. So, and it's actually, it's a kind of annoying stage too, so. All of floor 7, this is where it gets hard at this point. No. As you can see, we have 3 ladders we have to build, and the goal for this stage is to, well, find a way to that treasure box in that last heart. And this one is combines usage of water, floating through water, and knowing where all the currents go. That's really going to make the big difference between, you know, solving this one and not solving it. As far as I can tell, this one can only be done with a certain amount of shots, so let's see. First we gotta get this block right here to block that Medusa. We gotta block that Medusa below the we gotta block below the Medusa in order for us to keep going. That's really the first step that we have to do, and it's gonna require a lot of shots. That's why, you know, I gave a lot of shots for this stage, because it's not an easy one, and well, it takes time to actually do everything. And of course, we have to worry about slow-moving bubbles going through the water. Yeah. Okay, so shoot the Snaky, go into the water, and now we have to wait. As you can see, it just float. You just seem to float through water, but yeah, you'll eventually make it all the way back to the end. There's only one place where you have to solve. You know, you have to figure out where the bridge goes. That's gonna be kind of interesting. Yes, you do have to put the bridge here because that's the only way to get to the heart. So, as far as I can think of, that's the only way to get to that heart at the very top. That's really going to be the hardest question on this stage. Okay, so grab this here, push this there, and run, and stop right here. Actually, I'm going to stop right here. Because when you're on top of the Snaky, you can actually move in any direction you want, so as soon as you make your move, though, you're forced to going to whichever direction you were going. So make sure to pick the right direction to go. And I'm trying to remember which way I'm supposed to push this. I think actually I'm supposed to put a bridge here. Push this all the way here, and we're gonna block this Snaky. And what this is gonna do is gonna put that Snaky to the left of the Medusa. That is gonna be our only respawning point right there. Perfect. Okay. And now we got some timing things. Okay, so first we have to figure out a way to the heart. And like I said, that bridge that we just built, the first bridge that we built, that's gonna be the key to getting to that heart. And I just have to figure out I just have to remember the timing, what exactly I'm supposed to do. And I think I'm supposed to take that Snaky, go all the way, grab that heart, then push the left Snaky next to the Medusa. Left Snaky next to the Medusa. You gotta push that down into the water, follow that direction. Go this way. That's what the bridge is for. It stops right there. Perfect. Okay, now what we have to do, I'm on top of the Snaky again, because, well, that's our way to move in any direction we want. So that way we don't have to get stuck with having to go only one direction. As far as we have to do this, I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna push the Snaky down, shoot the Snaky that we moved over to next to the Medusa, and we're gonna push this out of the way. Now we have to do this in a specific order because we're gonna need that Snaky that we just threw in the water to get back to the other side. So perfect. And now we gotta just wait for the other Snaky to respawn. As you can see, it's a very complicated set of steps, and that's why I said floor 7 is water hell, to be honest. It's a watery grave, and this ain't gonna be that easy. Okay, so now we push that block there. All we have to do now is use that block and push it over to the right of the Medusa, and we're done. Okay, good. Okay, I did that in one try, even though that took me 5 minutes. Yep, and more water on this stage. Actually, this stage is not as hard as the other one. It's all about putting where you're gonna put the snakeys. So, the first snaky that we have to take care of is this guy. Push it into the water. And we need something that's gonna block the Medusa to the right, block the right side of the Medusa here on this stage. And what better way to do it is with the snaky. So push that there, push that over here, and push this into the water, and protect that Medusa right there. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna use that bridge for the Emerald Framer to block the left side of the Medusa. And we're gonna get to that very soon. First, get rid of this snaky. And we have to respawn 2 snakies in this stage in order for us to solve this one. Because we need a snaky up there next to the heart to get that heart in the next to the water. And we also need a snaky above the Medusa. So that's the first one that we take care of. I think we might have an extra shot here. So okay. So far so good. Floor 7 is not that bad to start off with. Okay, perfect. Move this up to the left of the Medusa, and I think we're good. So push this into the water, grab that heart, and let's get out of here. Alright. Yes, this stage. Alright, so this is going to be a fun one. First, you gotta block the place where the arrows are, because there is a respawning point there. So you don't want nothing to respawn. And what you're gonna be doing is trying to respawn the snakies. Now, I don't think it's possible to do this with 3 goals. So first, to shoot the goal, wait for the square to appear, and then block that square. And now we can block the rest of the spots, and there we go. Snakies are blocking the Medusas. Perfect. So the goal of this stage was to get rid of the goals and not respawn them, and respawn the snakies in this one. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, this one. Oh. Yeah, this is another very long stage, you know, and mainly because of this crap. You know, this is the one thing that, like I said, the one mistake, if I ever made a mistake, and I completely blew it. Right there. Oh, come on. But if there was ever a mistake that I ever made on this thing, on making one of these, it's the fact that it takes so freaking long to go to this island, you know. And this is a ring island around a Medusa. This is, I have to say, this is probably one of the hardest stages in this game. Because of one, it only has one Medusa and then one goal. Those are the only 2 real enemies. I don't count Snaky as an enemy because, well, Snaky doesn't really do anything, so, other than just, you know, sit around and wait. So we're gonna wait for this egg to go all the way around the island and then disappear. That's why this stage takes a long time. And so we're gonna speed it up. And there we go. Alright. I'm just speeding it up whenever I want to. Okay, now we're gonna place the bridge on top of this egg. And there we go. That got rid of that. And now we're gonna get rid of this goal here. Push it into the water. And what we're gonna do is use this snaky and push it on top of the goal to respawn it below the Medusa. If I'm not, I think it's below the Medusa. It's not above the Medusa, but that was the second one. There's only 2 respawning points, but trying to find something to respawn in this stage is gonna be the difficult one. So yeah, that goal respawns right there, perfectly, right where we need to. And now, now we gotta find a way to respawn something to the right of the Medusa. And that's the only way for us to actually solve this question, is to figure out what exactly to respawn. And I think, if I remember correctly, it's this snaky that I'm standing right next to me. That's the one that's gotta be respawned. And it's gotta respawn above the Medusa. I'm trying to remember exactly, and it has to do with that Emerald Framer. It's gonna take some time though. It's gonna take some time to get there, so. Come on. Come on! I know you can do it. Man, this egg's dying. It's taking forever. It's like, you're too heavy, Lolo. Get out of the freaking way. Okay, there's the Medusa. Grab all this. And we're gonna do some really fancy footwork here. Grab that. And now what we're gonna do is... we have a second bridge here, so we're gonna push this Snaky into the water and build the bridge to get rid of the Snaky quickly, so we don't have to wait for it to continue on. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's what we're supposed to do. So that way we can figure out a way to get back. You know, we really are kind of stuck here. You know, so we have to figure out... it's all about ordering and all about how you do this stage. Oh, great. Now I have to wait. Okay. But that bridge is gonna sink that, yep. Okay, so we'll stand right here. We're gonna wait for Snaky to respawn. And then, we're gonna push him into the water, and we're gonna push this Emerald Framer now over so that way we can block this. We're gonna use a half-step Emerald Framer here. And now we gotta wait for the egg to respawn again. Come on! Yeah, this is a big mistake for me. But that's the only way to do this stage correctly. It's a lot of this respawning. And it's gonna sink in 3, 2, 1... now. Okay, so now we gotta wait for it to respawn now. Shoot the Snaky off first. Push this here. Move this over here. And good. Now block this Snaky off. And it should perfectly fit right above that Medusa. And oh my goodness, we are so there right now. Okay, so when we get to the other side of the island, we're gonna need to grab that heart, move the Emerald Framer over, get back on Snaky. When we have the chance, move that Emerald Framer down, get back on Snaky, and grab that heart and get out of here. Grab that heart, and then push the Snaky back into the water, and then get us to the treasure box. Hopefully I don't forget anything. Yeah. So I think we're doing well. I think there's extra shots in this stage though again. 2 shots that we can probably get away with. Whoa! Oh, shoot! Crap, I forgot the goal! Wow, that was great. I totally forgot why I made that goal appear that way. And now I remember why, so that way you can screw over somebody at the very end. My goodness. What is wrong with me? I totally forgot about that goal. I can't believe it. I totally forgot that it was there. Yeah, that's just fantastic. Especially on a stage that's this long, you know? You screw up at the very end. Okay, well, anyways, that's like one of the hardest stages. Don't worry, there'll be more stages to come that are gonna be very hard as well. Okay, so 7-5. As far as this one goes, this is nowhere near as hard as the other stage. There is one tricky thing at the very end. You know, it has to do with those 2 Snakies at the bottom. Push that bridge there. And it's all, and as you can see there, all we have to do is figure out a way to respawn a Medusa all the way on the other side. And the only way we can do that is really right here. So I'm trying to remember exactly. Oh shoot! I pushed it. I got rid of it too quickly. I'm not gonna have enough time to push that Snaky onto the other Snaky. Yeah. Crap. Yeah, that's great. Try again. Once again. Screwed up again. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is just great. Especially when you make dumb mistakes like that. Okay, so push that there. Move the Snaky there. Push this Emerald Framer over here. Push this Emerald Framer here. And there. You grab this heart. Now let's go over. Shoot this Snaky. Shoot the other Snaky. Grab that heart. Shoot this one off first, quickly. Wait a little bit. Shoot the other Snaky. Okay. And now we're gonna hopefully have enough time for this one Snaky to respawn over that other Snaky, so it can respawn over to the right of that Medusa, and there we go! Floor 7 is done. Thank goodness. Floor 7 was hell. Okay, so anyways, next time is Floor 8. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See you guys later. Take care. Bye.